Grand Rising, beautiful family. It's Retta's recovery and readings. It's Retta. Ratchet is right here. Hold on. Let me grab her real quick. Right here with me, being her beautiful little familiar self. I love my baby. Anyway, you guys, I've been thinking because I have had a lot of stuff come up for me emotionally, and I know it's to take one final look at it, to release it into the ether. Yes, that was a life that I experienced, along with the many others that I had previously experienced before that. But this was a big one for me. It was 2 decades of my life almost. And I kind of beat up on myself for not being able to let go of it as fast as, I think I should. But that's just more limitations that I'm putting on myself. I am exactly where I'm meant to be in my healing, in my growth, in my recovery, in everything, and that's the way it is. I am, beyond grateful for the life that I have built for myself today. And I need to be a little more, just a little easier on myself, as to where I have been, what I have previously, my reactions to certain things has been to crash out, and I refuse. I refuse to do anything that is not in my greatest good anymore. And that means numbing the feelings that hurt. There's nothing wrong with, pain, anger, the things that make us feel, it's what we do with those emotions. That's the most important part. And today I choose to use it in creative ways, writing, whatever. I like to paint and draw, but I haven't been doing that as much as I'd like to. And that's another thing I beat myself up about. I don't do my creative stuff. It's like I'm always never doing enough. It's never enough. It's never enough. And it's like, it is enough. Stop. Who says it's not enough? I do. I am the only one creating those anxiety loops in my mind for myself. Why do I still, why? Why do I continue to do it? Because that is what I'm used to. That was what I'm programmed to do. I am reprogramming to, not be dependent on the system or anything else except my awareness and, what I can control, which is my behavior, my energy, how, I act, how I treat people, what I choose to do with my time. And, it's like that, this in itself, me showing up to, you know, stand in my truth. Yeah, I messed up a big chunk of my life, but I didn't know how to get out of it. And, now that I learned that it was by changing my perception of myself, and that's all I want to do is share that you have the ability within you to change your perception of you and anything else in your life. And, you know, that is the first step to recovery, is looking at ourselves when we get sick of our own bull crap, and that's it. I am responsible for everything, every situation that I have ever put myself in. You know, I chose to be there. I chose. I allowed people to treat me because I didn't say, you know, I did say it many times, but I didn't do anything to make it seem like I was going to, there was no, what am I going to do? I'm half his size. Whatever. Everything is as it's meant to be. Stuff is brought into our life. We draw stuff into our life to teach us what we truly need to know to be healthy, happy, whole individuals and to care about something more than just ourselves and how we feel right now. You know, our feelings are the messengers that tell us where we need to pay attention within ourselves. And when we can release the things we can't control instead of continuing to ruminate on them, that just brings illness. Anyway, I drew some cards today and I wanted to share this reading with you guys. The first is out of the Earth Warrior Oracle, and I pulled the Ukala Vahini. She who rides the owl brings justice. I am the goddess of karma, wealth, and balance. I come correct, adharma, that which is dark, unnatural, and against nature. Life, love, and goodness. I redress the misuse of wealth and power. I enact divine justice and restore divine order. Trust in the innocence of your own soul and fear not, for I am ever watchful, and my power brings truth. Divine justice is always brought to bear. Don't waste your valuable time and energy worrying about people getting away with things. It's not possible. Everything is balanced out by karma in the long run. If you feel down or depressed, take action immediately to reconnect joy, healing energy, and vitality of spirit. All things and measured All things are measured and metered by clear divine vision, and your job is to put your faith in the work of the divine whilst you tend to your own journey with trust and commitment. From the perspective of those with awakened hearts, the world can sometimes appear to be a disturbing and frightening place where negative activity leads to prosperity, whilst good and worthy people struggle and suffer. It may appear that those who have wisdom are barely heard, while angry people with fear in their hearts are afforded attention and power. It may seem that what matters most is tended to least, while destructive purposes gain mass support and constructive causes struggle to maintain existence. It is very easy with such views of things for the pure of heart to become angry, bitter, and despairing. However, you are meant to be a light in this world, and it is important that you allow Great Spirit to support you in your task. Safeguarding your state of mind is essential for you to accomplish your life purpose. If you get caught up in negative thinking, as may happen from time to time, allow Great Spirit to guide you back to the truth of your inner light. How wonderful. Remember that the divine is more powerful than any nightmare created by human darkness. You don't have to deny the dark side of human nature or its manifest consequences for the health of the planet, but you do need to keep yourself secure within the light so that you can effectively fulfill your destiny on earth as an earth warrior. Joy and happiness and peace will not diminish your motivation to serve love. Rather, they will ensure you have enough energy to do so effectively. Whether you are facing a sense of injustice in your personal life or feel despair at the choices humanity is making in a broader sense, know that the divine has a grander plan, and than we can possibly understand. We are here to fight for love and do all that we can to honor what is true for us. Period. We are meant to call upon the universe for assistance in all ways possible. We are meant to use our strength of love, compassion, and wisdom, light and kindness to be kick-ass earth warriors who never give up, who are smart enough to use every resource they can, including their living connection to Great Spirit, to affirm correct priorities that honor life. In this way, we uplift ourselves and inspire others through our life journey. There are dark forces that want you to lose hope because they know that when your heart is hopeful, you are unstoppable. Remember that, family. Trust that the divine will take care of darkness. Trust that karmic forces will balance the scales of higher justice with unerring accuracy while you do everything in your power to remain connected to the light. As you bring your loving energy, purpose, and passion to the world. Repeat the prayer aloud 3 times. Through unconditional divine love and my own free will, I surrender that which is not rightfully mine. Bow your head and open your hands, palms facing up. Allow this to feel like a position of surrender and vulnerability. You may like to imagine or pretend that you are releasing old energy out of your hands and it is gently dripping into the earth where it can be naturally transformed by Earth's mother's alchemical powers. Take a few moments here. Don't be afraid to let go. Remember that you could unintentionally be holding on to things that you don't even want. Or you could be holding on to things that you think you want and need, but that are actually getting in the way of you receiving what will be amazing, helpful, wonderful, and perfect for you in all ways. When you are ready, raise your head and hands back to a comfortable position and say aloud, love can conquer anything, even karma. Through divine grace and mercy, I call upon unconditional love to cleanse, purify, and assist me now in all ways. May divine love flow through me to manifest the will of Great Spirit into the world. May all beings who have become lost in darkness be mercifully guided back into the light of divine love through the grace of Great Spirit. So be it. Place your hands in front of your heart with the palms facing up as if to receive. Keep your hands softly there and close your eyes as you chant or say aloud, the divine blesses me, I am fulfilled and blessed. Repeat this statement as many times as it feels good for you. Relax for a few moments, feeling gratitude and fullness of heart. You have now completed the healing process. What a beautiful card. That was great. And I took the Black Moon astrology and I got Sun, which is spirit, number 1. There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. Martha Graham. The sun is at the center of our lives, just as it is traditionally in the astrological chart. This is why the placement of the sun is the most significant. The sun is our spirit, our personality. It represents, along with Uranus, the animating flash of life. The sun signifies who we essentially are. It is also the need to express who we are. In ancient beliefs, the sun is Amun-Ra, the God among all gods, whose name leads to Amen at the end of the prayer. The sun rules over the condition of our bodies. It is the return to light, the ability to transform and rise again. The sun represents our health, vitality, dynamism. The sun is our strength and what we put our focus on. It is no surprise that was the sun early people venerated, then developed into the idea of a life-giving creator. The sun is also the universal spark called spirit that enlivens the body. It is our strength. The sun is the desire to bring on the outside what exists on the inside. It is life made manifest. The sun says, more than any other planet, I wish to live. I want to thrive. When the Sun card presents itself, it adds encouraging spin to any reading. The Sun is all that is good. It is the positivity that trumps anything negative. This card says, all eyes are on you. You have the strength and power to get things done. All things that are truly meaningful are starting to happen now. You are in a place to lead and inspire. It is through the Sun's inspiration and creativity that will enable you to make things materialize. This may be in front of a group or on stage or just the way you lead with confidence. The Sun card gives you an empathetic yes in your reading. Another meaning behind this card is that the summer months are relevant. Summer may be when the wished for events occurs. Party events will emphasize creativity and fun. Children and childlike adult figures all figure into this situation. This card also implies an aptitude for acting or just a period where dramatic ability and creative leadership could greatly benefit your mission. You may find yourself singled out, perhaps in a dramatic situation, where you show your skill in some impromptu ways, such as giving a speech, teaching a class. It is also a time of generosity and laughter. The spotlight shines on your life. What you are doing now is being noticed. If you are not used to this, you may react with aloofness. Avoid foolishness, immaturity, and any lack of organization during this time, or the matter could fall apart at the seams. But all in all, this is a progressive, energetic card that foretells of prodigious things on the horizon. This card indicates that matters will be going your way, but leadership on your part will be necessary. It is time to act and take your place in the sun. Leadership, reigning over the situation, showing majesty, being king or queen, royalty, noble, being regal, a return to life, getting a second chance, resurrection, passionate love, good feelings, happiness, showing confidence, exhibiting grace, generosity, summer months, tropical areas, parties, benefits, cookout, the color orange, red, gold, decadence, sometimes bad taste, the heart, the liver, in the upper spine, heartburn, dealing with or working with children, censoring the inner child, except on special occasions, gaining favor, winning prizes or awards, finding your divinity, Buddhism, radiating wisdom and light, castles and grandiose homes, new furniture, being noticed, what is shining bright, allowing yourself to shine, gold medal, dignity and pride, conceit, being fair, having integrity, supporting the underdog. What a great card. Key ideas, life forces, power, influence, radiance, heart chakra, stage, and presence. And look, it looks kind of like my tattoo. I love it. I mean, sun symbol. All right. I had a bunch of other cards, but I'm kind of running out of time. So let me just grab one of these. These are always really good. Message from the universe. And but things are, with this alignment today, that alignment is going on with the new moon. So just get everything inside of you into alignment. It's all an internal process, family. When we worry about things, we're just giving our energy to things that matter none. We're wasting our energy when we could be putting it to use, creating something, writing something, like my story. Okay, I need to remind myself of these things. I'm much better at giving advice than I am at taking it for myself. Oops, sorry. Perhaps you are reminded all too often at just how quickly the phases in your life can shift. One change after another, you are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Is that true? And then it says, make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, You will never doubt yourself again, family. And that's what each and every single one of us need to do. And that's what this matrix tries to prevent us from doing. Because as long as we think there's something wrong with us, we'll continue to be looking for something outside of us to fix us. Each and every one of us is perfect. When you start to live in your authenticity, that, you know, this is who I am. I don't care if you don't like it because that's your problem. I love me. And start doing something with the things that we thought were, you know, negative. We can use those to help other people get out of what they thought were, you know, unbearable situations. They are kind of unbearable, but everything is changeable. Each and every day, you have the ability to change your perception about absolutely everything. And when you start loving yourself, then it's a lot easier to love the world and do the right thing. You know, when we can stop hurting ourselves and doing things that hurt us subconsciously, you know, we're not taking care of ourselves. When we start caring for ourselves, you know, physically, eating the right things, it gets a lot easier to start doing the right things mentally. We got to get all the bodies in alignment, but with the planets, as above, so below, as within, so without. Use this energy to your advantage. You are the magic and the magician. I love you guys so much. I hope everybody has a really, really great weekend. I know that I will. Be a blessing. Love you. Peace.